This yarn I'm about to show you is going to be so pretty. I'm super stoked to open this box. I've been waiting for it. So you guys ready? You guys want to talk some yarn? Welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet, where we do talk about everything that's yarn and crochet related. At the making of this video, which is 1/3 of 2023, I do have close to 1,200 crochet tutorials. I have anything that you could ever want to make in multiples of them, and they are all free for you to enjoy. Free. All I ask is that you hit that subscribe button, which is also free. So I will start off and say, yes, I do have a tutorial for that blanket back there. It is my new tutorial at the making of this video. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beaut. And trust me, you got it. It's not hard. It's not hard. Hey, ain't nothing hard on my channel because I make it easy for you. And you can make that. It's made with 2 different colors. You choose whatever 2 colors you want. That's called my Inside the Matrix blanket. And yes, I do have a tutorial for this hat. This is called my Stitch Sampler Beanie, which you will find on my channel. I have a playlist of all my stuff, and I have one labeled Crochet Hats. You'll find this in well over 100 other hats, because hats are my favorite thing to make. Now, there is a reason I'm wearing this hat, and I apologize that it does not match my outfit. I usually try to make my jewelry, my hats, and my tops or my shirts match. But I wanted to wear this hat, and I didn't feel like digging around for a purple shirt. So the reason why I'm wearing this hat is because when I do wear it on camera, everybody always wants to know what yarn it is. I'm about to show you. I forgot, I always forget. And then I was at this yarn store and I saw it and I'm like, that's it. I'm going to show everybody. And this is where you can get it. All right. I'm super stoked. Okay. So this is from a yarn store in Illinois. So I live in Illinois down. This is from a yarn store in South Elgin. So North Illinois. It's called Woolen Company. Now, they're a small yarn company. They have a brick and mortar. And I have bought from them maybe, since my time on YouTube. 4, 5, 6 times, maybe 10. I don't show them all on camera. But anyways, it's a real cool store. I like it, and they have like a 10% discount if you spend so much. Anyways, in here is going to be some hand dyed hanks of yarn, and I'm super excited to see it. Some of it I've never seen, felt, touched, or anything ever, and that's why I'm excited. Plus, I'm just excited to see it all because it's yarn. Who doesn't love yarn? So remember, some of the yarn in here is, most of it's going to be hand dyed, if I remember right. It didn't even take very long to get here, but I have such a poor memory because it's, I think it's only like 3 hours away from me, but 3.5 hours away. But I think it's all hanks. So my winder right here, it'll get some use. More than likely, most of the stuff in here will be hats. That's generally what I do. If I just have one hank of yarn, I make hats. Because as I mentioned in the video, at the beginning of the video, Bagoday loves to make hats more than anything. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's so, words cannot describe the beauty that comes out of this box. So there is one particular yarn in here that I did buy to make a sweater with. And the rest, I don't know. Probably maybe hats, or because I like hats a lot. I like creating different ones with different stitches. I don't know. But let's check it out. Okay. All right. Well, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Okay. Now you must remember the prices on these are going to reflect that of a lot of them of a hand-dyed yarn. They don't even have the prices on the sheet. Huh. They don't even have the prices on the sheet. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to show you right now. All right. So this I got to make a cardigan out of, or some type of sweater, some type of wearable for me. I don't know if I'll do a tutorial on it, but if I do, I'll show you when I'm done. So they packaged nicely in these bags, these Ziplocs. Now, I like to buy from the store and support, you know, small businesses. I don't really have like any small local yarn stores near me because I live kind of in the sticks. So, but I like this store. So let's see what we got here. Oh my. Okay. It's Malabrigo. Now, Malabrigo, I always have to smell. It has one of the best smells of yarn ever. That smells like a fresh hank of Malabrigo. So if you have never ever smelled a Malabrigo yarn, it has the smell that of vinegar. Now, that's, you know, I know that's used in the dyeing process, but it's not an off-putting, like super harsh vinegar smell. It's just like a slight vinegar in beautiful superwash merino wool mix. Can you imagine? Smell-o-vision? Can you smell it? Isn't that color beautiful? It is! So, it is. All right, let's look what this is. So this is Malabrigo. Malabrigo is actually my second all-time favorite brand of yarn to buy. I like I like all their yarn, but some of it I can't use because it's, you know, smaller. But this is, so here's the Malabrigo, that's the brand, and the variety of it is the Mecca. It is a bulky, so it's a 5-weight. It's 130 yards or 119 meters, 100 grams of beautiful, beautiful. Describe that color for me. You know, I ate a TV dinner earlier and it had peas in it. They were gross. I didn't eat them, but they look like this. I love this color. It's so pretty. Let's see. 100% superwash merino. And the color is called Mostaza. I always thought that was called Monsteria. I don't know why. There's not even an R in it. I don't know why I thought that. To this moment right now, I always called this Monsteria. Mostaza, whatever. The color number 31. It's a beautiful color. And out of all the Mecca yarns, this one is my, of all the colors they have, this is my favorite color. Isn't that beautiful? It is so soft and squishy. So this is a roving style yarn. So it's like a 1-ply roving style. So they're calling this a chunky, so a 5-weight, right? If we got a 5-weight. Now with roving, you know, we can go from thick to thin from time to time. I'm going to call that like a, you know, like a roving on the thinner side of a bulky 5. That, you know, that's what I would call it. But it's beautiful. I like it. It's fine. It's fine with me. The thickness and thinness of it, how as far as it going from thick to thin, some yarns can be more consistent than others. This one's pretty consistent in its thick to thinness here. Actually, it's really consistent, to tell you the truth. Gosh, that color is so beautiful. It's like golden. I guess it doesn't look like my peas in my TV dinner. It looks way better than them because they looked gross. Maybe that kind of does look like them because they weren't supposed to look like this color. Okay. I'm gonna get your prize. I don't want my video to be so long, but oh my gosh, it's hand dyed. I got it. I gotta touch it. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so these were, oh gosh. That's a beautiful yarn. I mean, that is stunning. See, I had this color before, but I had it in one called, it was called, I can't pronounce it, Makita or something, but it's like a 2-weight, and I couldn't use it. So I sent it to one of my friends here on YouTube who loves this color as well. And I always thought one day, well, I'm going to get the bulky, but I never got around to it until now. I love it. It's so gorgeously goldish. It's so much prettier in person than in real life. Okay, this stuff, enough. This stuff is $16 a hank. And that's about what it runs on a regular basis. I did get 10% off, though, of that. So, you know, every little bit helps. But I did get enough to make a cardigan. Now, that's going to be a lot of hanks to wind. But I am glad that I threw in a few extra hanks just in case, you know. And I'm glad I did, because it's a little thinner of a bulky 5 than what I thought it would be. So I'm just trying to see if they matched all the dye lots, because I don't match dye lots, but people ask me, like when I order online, if they send you matched dye lots. Some companies do and some companies don't, I think, but I would imagine a company like this is going to send you all matching dye lots now. Yes, all the dye lots match. They all match. Oh no, that one's coming unhanked. Can't have it. Can't have it getting unhanked. All right, I can't wait to make a cardi out of that. Super stoked to do that. All right, that's the most of any of them that I got. The rest, I just got like 1 or 2 balls, you know, enough to make a hat. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, and I just can't hide it. Okay, let's look. So I got, we got some more Malabrigo here. Malabrigo. Okay, this one I've never had this Malabrigo before, and I couldn't choose between these 2 colors, so I got them both. So this is a new one for me. This is Malabrigo. It's called, I probably won't be able to pronounce it, Dos Tiras. There you go, you guys can pronounce that. I can't pronounce squat. Tiras. Okay, so this is, they're calling this a DK, which is a lightweight number 3. 210 yards, 193 meters, 100 grams. What is this made out of? Ooh, 50 merino and 50 baby alpaca. No dye lots on this one, anyways. This is. Oh my gosh, what color is this one? This one is called 354 Swamp is the color of that one. So like I said, I've never had this before. And I don't ever know, like, is it really going to be a DK? Let's check. Oh, that's like a dark cherry cola color, isn't it? What was the color of it? Swamp? No. I would call that cherry pop. Yeah. Let's check it out. Feels good. Oh, smells like Malabrigo. It's a good smell. That's a 3-weight. There we go. Nice. You guys, I call it a 3. I just hold it up so everybody can use their best judgment, you know? In case you want to buy it, you can get a little judgment of it. Now this is a plied yarn. It looks so, I think it got 4 or 5 plies there. It's not a roving style, it's plied together. But that is absolutely stunning. Don't that look like cherry cola? I don't know. That's what I would have named it. Now, if I owned a Malabrigo, the company, it would have been cherry cola. But since I don't, it's Swamp. That's beautiful. I love that. And then I got it in this color. 210 yards. So, I have a 3 weight. Oh, I got 2 of each. Okay, yeah, because one may not be enough to make a hat. This is the same thing. And it's called dried orange. I think that's a good name for that one. That's pretty. I could smell Malabrigo all day long. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me give you a price on it. Come here, Malabrigo. Where you at? Oh, they put them together. And I got... It looks like they were 15. Ooh, they were $19, I think. But I got 10% off. So. Hey, I got 10% off. $19 a hank. Worth every penny. Malabrigo's worth every penny they asked for, if you ask me. So yes, very beautiful. It's very, it's nice and soft. Smells good, clean, like Malabrigo. I mean, it just looks spectacular. You can see how they both have the light and dark spots of color in them. When you twist them, kind of like tonal. Love it. Hat making material for Bagoday crochet. Oh my gosh. I had to get this, okay? Because it was another Mecca, but it was a limited edition color. And I'm like, well, I'll just grab a couple so I can make a bulky hat. So this is the Mecca again that I showed you, like the gold one and the first one. The color of it is, there you go. And it was a limited edition color. Ooh, I don't know what I would call that. A purplish brown, I guess. It's purple, but it's got brown hints in it too. I'm gonna make a hat out of that. Hats for me. Oh, these are the same color. I'm like, I gotta get that limited edition one, make myself a bulky hat. Yep. I love it. I like it. I love it. I wish I could afford more of it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, and then I got, I'm trying to go in a sense of order here, so this is the last bag. That's all I can afford. I'm completely broke now. I took my break over my break. I took it, and that's another one of those. And all I did was hit up yarn stores because I was so bored. This is the first of many. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so some of these I have never had, and some of these, you know. Okay, I got one more Malabrigo to show you. So this was a new color, Malabrigo Rios. Now, out of all the Malabrigos, I think Rios and Mecca are probably my favorites. Rios is probably first, and then Mecca is my favorite. This was a new, they had like a, you know, your sign. My sign's Virgo. I'm Virgo. So I had to get the Virgo color to make a hat with. Although, out of all the colors, you know, I'm not in astrology or anything, but out of all the colors of everybody's sign or whatever, this was my least favorite. But I had to get it because I'm a Virgo. I couldn't get the pretty red or anything. Anyways, so the Malabrigo Rios, like I said, extremely nice. It is a 4-weight. It's about 110 yards, 192 meters, 100 grams of 100% superwash merino. So, like I said, out of all the sign or whatever astrology names they had, this was my least favorite one. But you know, it is Smells though just as good. It is what it is, you know. I have to get Virgo because I'm a Virgo. I'm not extremely into variegated and splotched out yarns, but you know what? I'm gonna make something out of it. It'll be a hat. I don't know what it'll look like though. Only time will tell, right? What is that gonna look like on me? I mean, it's not ugly. It's pretty, but it was my least favorite of all the signs that they had. That's okay. I had to get it because it was my sign. All right, let's move on here. Okay, so the hat that I'm wearing is, you can get it at this shop. I'm sure you can get it other places too, but I just happened to see it and I'm like, well, I'm gonna get that so I can tell them about it, you know. I guess I only got one color of it. I could have swore I got two. Okay, I only got one. Wait. So this is the same as this. It's a different color. It's called Sweet Georgia Superwash Worsted. 100% superwash merino. 200 yards, 182 meters, 115 gram hank. So, you know, as you can tell, it's not the same color. This color is called mink. And this one is called brown sugar. I love it. I love it. Pre-washing hanks prior to color work is encouraged. I ain't doing that. Sweet George is the brand. Hand dyed in Vancouver, Canada. Nice. I like the color. It's tonal too. You can see that. See it? That's just from where the label was sitting on it. A label been on there for a long time. Ain't no one buying this Sweet Georgia. I liked it. When I made this hat with the color mink. I thought it was a nice yarn. That's pretty. That's gorgeous. All right, I got that one. And it was no price. No price. You give me no price, and then I'm forced to look it up over here. Oh, the Rios was $15 that I showed you, the Virgo Rios. Sorry about that. And this was $28. I guess that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad for hand dyed. I just saw that. I'm like, what the heck? No, that's about right. Yeah, I paid a lot more for hand dyed than that. So, yeah, it's nice too. I like it. Nice. It's good. All right, I'm gonna move on here. What's up with all this Madeline Tosh? Madeline Tosh everywhere. You guys like Mad Tosh? Oh man, I do. But I don't buy it often because it's not a cheap yarn. But I wanted to support this business. All right. So here I got some Juniper Moon Farms Moonshine. So I've never had this particular variety of Juniper Moon Farms, but I can tell you that Juniper Moon Farms is in my top 5 favorite yarns of all time. I really like their Mako cotton a lot. This was $22 a hank, and that's a beautiful navy. Out of all the blues, you know my saying, in the entire world, navy is my favorite. It's pretty much, if there's a blue, I'm gonna buy the navy in it almost every time. That is stunningly beautiful. What is this stuff? A luxury blend of Peruvian Highland wool. It's so light. Extra fine baby alpaca and organic silk. Nice. It's got all of kinds of fair trade market and good stuff on it. All right. So it's an alpaca wool silk blend. 40 alpaca, 40 wool, and 20 silk. Medium weight number 4 to 100 gram hank. I can't even hardly read it. It's so light on there. 100 197 yards, or 180 meters. Okay, so I've never had this one before. That is super nice, and I can definitely tell you that I will have it again. My, is that ever soft. But let's check out their 4-weight. Want to? So this is roving style, like 1-ply roving. Nice. Nice. Oh, it's pretty. Let's see how consistent their roving is. That navy is absolutely stunning. Ooh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. The consistency in that roving. That is some nice Juniper Moon. Juniper Moon is a nice brand of yarn. Like I said, I love their Mako cotton. This was new to me, the Moonshine. I don't know why. I've never bought it before, but will definitely buy it again. So their roving's pretty consistent. Not quite as consistent as the Malabrigo Rio, or Malabrigo Mecca was almost super consistent, but this is really pretty consistent still for being a roving. It really don't hit too low. That is so soft. That is so soft. And it's going to be a navy hat for me. That's worth every penny. I'd buy that all day, every day, if I had the money. I don't, but I could buy it once in a while. That's so pretty. The color is color 80. Juniper Moon. You know that sound all too well, don't you? It's the hook drop. Juniper Moon, so it's a very nice brand of yarn. Alright. I don't know why there was so much Madeline Tosh in this bag. I mean, I like Madeline Tosh, but I'm not like obsessed with it. I'm not certain why. Everything's falling and going crazy. It's all the Madeline Tosh. My gosh, is it different colors, different brands? Alright, Madeline Tosh. Was there a sale on Madeline Tosh? Or what in the world is going on with all the Tosh? I mean, like I said, I like it. But it's not like, I'm not like obsessed with it. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like it a lot. It's a kind of a pricey yarn, so I'm not sure why there's so much of it in here. Alright. It's just mostly Madeline Tosh. After that, there's just a couple more schemes. Oh, Hanks, here's another Juniper Moon. Oh, it's another Moonshine. Oh, I'm glad I got 2 of them. Look at that pretty gray. Oh, that's going to be hot for me too. That's the same one that I just showed you. The alpaca wool silk blend. That's super soft. I'd highly recommend that. I would highly recommend definitely the Mecca if you like bulky yarn. Definitely the Rios. They have super pretty colors in Rios. The Malabrigo Rios. Definitely this Juniper Moon. And this one, I'm going to have to crochet with it. I like it, but I don't know how. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see how that's going to turn out. I keep smiling it because it's Malabrigo. It's different. I don't know. There's something about it that's different. It's the way it's twisted. Looks different to me. I don't know why. It looks like it's got the bumpies. Don't it? I'll have to give it a go. Like I said, I like all Malabrigo, but, you know, I don't want to have to say that I don't like this one. Of course, I don't think I could ever say that I didn't like a Malabrigo, but I guess it's possible. And I would definitely recommend the Sweet Georgia. It's very nice. Like I said, that's what this hat's made out of. Super nice. Yeah, that Juniper Moon that's got to be the softest that I've opened so far. That mech is pretty soft too, though. No, this one's got a beat because it's got alpaca in it. This is very nice. So the navy and this dark gray will be hatched for me soon for Bagoday. Very beautiful. I'm not throwing them in the floor. There's I set a piece of cardboard down there. All right. I guess let's check out this Madeline Tosh, and then I just have 2 more brands to show you, and I think that's it. Like I said, I'm not sure why I have all this Madeline Tosh here. It was $29 a hank. But I did get a 10% discount. Maybe it was the colors. All right, so Madeline Tosh is a nice brand of hand-dyed yarn. They have several different varieties, you know, just like the Malbrego reels and stuff. Established in 2019. So that's a Tosh, and this is the vintage, right? Yeah, Tosh vintage. So this is a 4-weight one. They have it in all different varieties, like I said, you know, all flavors, all weights, all fibers, like a bunch of different fibers. And so this is a 4-weight yarn. It's 200 yards, 182 meters, 115 grams. Huh. 100% superwash merino, vintage liquid gold. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. And you know what, 29, I know a lot of people will say, hey, that's super. Hey, Doug, what the heck? That's my dog, Doug. He just goes where he wants, opens doors and whatnot. Anyways, I know people, hand-dyed yarn is expensive yarn. It you know, it is what it is. But 29 is, like I said, I've bought them a lot more than that. So that's probably about average for, especially for being Madeline Tosh. I've seen Madeline, some brands, some varieties or flavors of Madeline Tosh is a lot more than this one. So this is pretty nice. This feels like, you know, just kind of a regular superwash base. It's spongy, stretchy. I like that, especially when it comes to hats. And here's her 4-weight yarn. That's a nice 4. I give that a good 4-weight classification. I do like the sponginess of it. You know, the base kind of reminds me of a little bit. Nah, not really. Never mind, scratch that. Forget I said that. I'm trying to get you a, there we go. There's our 4-weight. I think that's a nice 4-weight. Very, very nice. And that is a beautiful, beautiful color. Liquid gold. Does it get better than liquid gold? I was going to say no, but I'm looking at these other Toshes, and I'm like, well, I don't know. This one here is mighty pretty too. So these are all going to be what I just told you. The vintage Tosh vintage. That's what I got. This one is called Fatal Attraction. Pretty. What would you call that? That's like a dark, that's like a, not quite a fuchsia, dark rose? Dark rose. What do you think? Yeah. Definitely gorgeous. It's not quite, it's, you know, it's not like blood red like I really like, or like a brick red, but it is a very pretty dark rose. I like that too. It's very, very pretty. Smelling clean, smelling good, smelling like the MT or the TM, the Madeline Tosh. There we go. Purple again. This one is called Duchess. You know, purple, I always say purple's not really a color that I'm drawn to. I mean, I love, of course I love purple. I love purple. I love all colors. I do. But when I pick a purple, it's usually the darkest purple I can find. Like this. So dark that it's almost black. That's the purple I like. So dark that it's almost black. That is beautiful. Beautiful. What is it? Vintage Duchess, huh? Yeah. So it's, yeah, that's a mighty fine yarn. Ooh, that's pretty stuff. Those strings are the ties. They come off, you know, when you hank it or put it into cake formation. Oh, that's pretty. That is, I guess I like dark purple velvet too. Like, but man, so dark that it's almost black. Look at that. Yeah, that has to have black undertones in it or something. What do you think? Whatever it is, it's gonna be beautiful. Whatever it becomes. And of course, you know my favorite color in the whole wide world is brown. I couldn't leave without a brown. This one's called Whiskey Barrel. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, Madeline Tosh, you dye some nice yarn. I gotta give you that. I need to buy you more often. If you just weren't so much money, I would. But you are worth every penny. Feel nice. You're gonna make, I can tell, you're gonna make a nice hat. You're gonna make a nice hat. You're gonna be sturdy, and you're gonna have great stitch definition. I can already tell. That's beautiful. Madeline Tosh. Okay, I got 2 more Toshes. There's my red. There's my red. This is called Tiasin Pepper. Yeah. Now that is a pretty yarn. Oh, I love red. I love a good red. Yeah, that's like dark pepper red, isn't it? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. These are just so like outstandingly beautifully dyed. These Tosh yarns. Oh, crikeys. I guess that's why I got so many. I mean, I've had them Tosh a bunch of times. I guess I thought, man, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of Tosh today. I'm kind of glad I did. I love every color I got, and I got one more here. Ooh, this one's called, I can't pronounce that one, but I know it's beautiful. Look, here's the name of that one. Let me touch screen and zoom it in. There it is. I know people always tell me, touch your screen, it zooms in. My phone doesn't work that way. So because I have my camera settings different because I record on my phone. There you go. You can see it set back a little bit. That's the color name. And this is the color. Look at that beautiful stuff. It's like pink and light coral mix. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question. I got 2 more brands here to show you, and I'm gonna ask you a question about all that Tosh yarn I got down there. Okay, so I've never had this before, and actually this is the first time I've ever even heard of it. This is called Plucky Knitter. Plucky Knitter. Plucky Knitter. It's a gorgeous carrot color. I love the color. So how much was the Plucky Knitter? I like the name too. You Plucky Knitter, you. You Plucky Knitter. Okay, the Plucky Knitter was the most expensive brand on here. Plucky Knitter. What the pluck? Why you so much? $32. $32 a hank. And you know what? I didn't even get 10% off of that one. There's some of them they don't give you 10% off of. And it's Plucky Knitter Primo. It's Primo. Hey, that Plucky Knitter is Primo. That's why you don't get the discount on Primo. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. But why don't we check out the specs and see how it feels? So, it's Primo worsted. I got the Primo, man. It's Primo stuff. It's Primo. It's Plucky Primo, man. All right. You can turn me off if you want. You know my family makes fun of me because I'll sit here and laugh at myself all the time. Even though nobody here thinks I'm funny. But they're like, they're always like, you tell jokes, but they're not funny. And I'm like, well, I laugh at them. As long as I can make myself laugh, you know. That's what I'm trying for, you know. Give myself some laughter. They just don't get me. They don't get the Pluck and Primo yarn. They wouldn't understand. You guys get it. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is 200 yards, 115 grams, 75% super wash merino, 20% cashmere, and 5% nylon. This one is called Free Falling. I'm free. You guys knew I was going to sing that. Free falling. That's a gorgeous color. All right, let's pull the ball band down a bit and check it out. I don't want to mess up this Primo yarn here, so since it's Primo, it looks like it's been sitting on the shelf for a while because it's got the tag indentation. It's because the Plucky Primo comes out of Primo price. No, it's not a bad price for hand dyed. Okay, the feel of it, that is nice. The smell of that is really good. I like that. It smells good. It smells good. I can't describe it, but I know it smells good. Let's look at their 4-weight yarn. I want to. So we got some cashmere up in here, my favorite fiber, and some nylon. All right, so there's our 4-weight. That's fine. That works for me. So I can tell by looking that this is going to have great stitch definition. And what did it have? Some nylon in it? Is that right? Nylon, right? So it should have some stretch. Yeah. Great for hats. That's what it'll be. That is beautiful. Beautiful. It's worth every penny. I'm so plucky to have this stuff, man. I'm so plucky that I was able to get it. Oh, I got another color too. Oh! I love it. It's so pretty. What's the color of this one? The hills are alive with the sound of music. I like it. They name it after songs. We got Free Falling and we got The Hills Are Alive. Well, I mean, I don't know if they named it after songs, but they named it after songs that I could sing to. I love both those colors. They're so 70s, aren't they? I'm into that, though. I love the avocado green, the pumpkin orange. I love the gold. I love those colors. I love them. Both of them. Those are nice. Those are nice. That's a super pretty green, man. I gotta make a hat out of that too. And again, that ball band just no one's buying this Plucky yarn. Man, I'll buy some more of it. It smells so good. It feels so good. Price is a little high, but man, that's pretty. That's beautiful. I would definitely recommend that one as well. Okay, the last one I got here. I think I had this once. I don't think that I used it though. It's the Fiber Company, and this is the Cumbria Into the Hills. A lustrous blend. Merino and mohair. That's a little bit. No, that's nice. That's I don't know what I would call that. It's like a bright pea. I mean the vegetable green, but a bright one or yellow. I can't explain it. It's not neon yellow, but it's like a mix of yellow and like a pea green or an avocado green mixed. It's very, very pretty. I like the color a lot. So it's 100-gram hank, 4-weight yarn, 216 meters or 236 yards. Made in Peru. 90 wool and 10% mohair. Okay. Well, it doesn't feel bad. Let's look at so this one is applied yarn. Let's look at their 4-weight. It's going to be a little thinner, I know, because of the grams versus the yards, I think. It's not bad. No, actually, that's pretty not bad. Try not to make it stretch in my fingers, although it will stretch, I guess, when you use it. But I love the color of this. I absolutely love it. It's not neon. I can't explain the color. I can tell you that it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous color, and it's going to be a gorgeous hat. The color is called Buttermere. 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 It's Buttermere. It's like greenish yellow. Buttermere. It's like if you got in your crayon box, it would be the yellow green one. Do they have one called yellow green? I can't remember. I haven't colored in so long. That's pretty. I like that. How much was this? $22. Not bad. Not bad. So, in thoughts, Wool & Company. Great company. Like I said, I bought from them many times. And so, like I said, I think I had this one time, but I didn't use it. I do like this, but I think out of all the yarns that I bought, it is the least softest. But it's still soft. I think maybe it might be the mohair. You see that? A lot of mohair sticking off of it. A long mohair right there. That is a yellow piece of mohair. I'm not sure. Or it could be the type of wool they used. Yeah. I probably ain't gonna say that right. M-A-S-H-A-M. Masham wool. They didn't use merino. Yeah, that would be the reason why it's not quite as soft as the merino, but it's still a nice yarn and it's very pretty. Would I buy it again? I would buy it again, but not for $22. I would get it if it was on sale. And make hats out of it. It's very nice though. But you know, I think, I mean, if I was forced to choose a favorite, it would be extremely hard. But going on a softness factor, no doubt, softness factor, Juniper Moon's Moonshine takes it for softness. That stuff is soft, and it is pretty. Yes. That is buttery soft. That's that alpaca in there, mixing with the merino, making this a super nice yarn. I'm gonna get more of that. I love that. And then second softest is I'm going with the Mecca. Yeah, the Mecca. I got the two different colors. This is gonna be a sweater for me. I don't know if I'll have a tutorial or not, but if I do, you'll see it. If I don't, you won't see it. But I'm almost done with one cardigan, and then I might start on that one. And this one was a limited time color. Like I said, it's like a purplish brown color, but it's very pretty. Very nice. Plus, I love roving, and bulky 5 is my favorite, so of course I'm gonna love that. And the Rios is definitely the Malbego Rios. It's soft as well. Then the Sweet Georgia. This feels like a super wash merino. Can't say anything bad about that. I would buy that again. These, they are soft, but I'm still unsure about these. I have to work with them. Like I said, there's something about the twist that I'm finding odd in its appearance. I just can't pinpoint it yet. But when I crochet with it, I'll be able to pinpoint it and I'll know. This is the Malabrego, that one, the 3-weight. Yeah, I think it's the twist that's bothering me there. It's all, like I said, it's almost like it's got a little bit of bumpies. I can deal with some bumpies if it's pretty enough, I guess. And this sure is pretty. It's Cherry Coke. It's not Swamp. All right. So I love everything I got, but wait, before you go, I want to make a hat out of this Malintosh. Oh, I forgot. The Pluckin Primo, that is nice. I would definitely buy that again too. It's nice and soft. Not as soft as the Juniper Moons, but it is up there. It's a very nice yarn, a very nice hand-dyed yarn. And yes, I would definitely call it primo. It's the primo stuff, man. That's beautiful. I would pay $32 for it again in a second. That's beautiful. It's so, the colors are so nice. Okay, before you go, I want to make a hat. All right. Of course, Bagoday is going to make a hat out of this Tosh. Which color would you use to make a hat? Or which do you think I should make the hat out of? Oh my gosh, the Tosh is so pretty. Would you go with the pink or the purple, dark purple? It's black almost, darkish purple. Red, or the coral, or the yellow, or that beautiful, beautiful brown there. I think I know my choice. I think I know it. These are all beautiful. And these are worth every penny too. Madeline Tosh is a very nice brand of yarn. Some of them are, like I said, some of them get on the higher end. But that one right there is just fine. I would pay that much for it. I did pay that much for it. And yes. So all in all, man, what a nice unboxing. I knew it was going to be a good one. Gosh, I'm sorry my video is so long. I can't wait to get my cardigan. I could probably whip up a hat with this purplish brown Mecca in no time. I could. I might. I probably will. I love the color of this one. Absolutely love it. Moon and I just love it all. The Juniper Moon, no, it's definitely the softest. And this, my cardigan, is going to be so pretty. I hope that I look okay in this color. I do think I'll yeah, I do. I have enough. I don't mean I do look good in it. I mean, I do. I was thinking, I do have enough. I'll have enough left over to make a hat to match, I think, too. So I'll be able to wear the cardigan and a hat. Excellent. Excellent. Everything was beautiful. Oh, here's the reels. My least favorite of all the sign is a Virgo. But I'll do something with it. I would recommend any of this yarn. Definitely the Plucky Knitter Primo and the Mecca and the Juniper Moon 100%. I would, and the Sweet Georgia and the Tosh, you know, I would recommend them all. This would be my least recommended though, but it's still, you know, I would buy it on a sale again. I probably wouldn't pay what I paid for it. Would I pay $22? No, I wouldn't pay that again. But it's a little, I don't know, stiffy. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. I just get excited over hand-dyed hanks, and I'm so excited to be able to make a bunch of hats. And my husband likes, and I'm so excited and very lucky and blessed that my husband likes to wine hanks in the cakes, because I sure don't. No, I don't. Bye everybody. I'll see you on my next video. Sorry it was long. And sorry about my clock. Bye.